Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Oh, it's good to be back. Haven't streamed in a couple days. Making it sound like it's been months. No, just been a couple of days. Didn't get to stream yesterday. Just a little bit busy. But I was super keen to jump back on today. It's raining outside. It's a very cozy day today. Just here in my little bedroom. I've got my iced coffee on the go. Hold on. Let me get that in view. There's my iced coffee there. It's always a bit dangerous having that near the cards, to be fair, and it's letting off a lot of, I guess, condensation. It's very wet, so I'm not gonna keep that there. I'm gonna keep it behind me. Hold on, let me have a quick sip. Ooh. I've made my desk all wet now. Oh well. Oh, right, well I'm back, and today we're going to try and defeat... If it's quite loud outside, I apologise. I've left my window open a little bit because I keep getting so hot during these streams. And actually, something I've forgotten to do is put my desk in stand-up mode. We're going up. I know you can't tell on the stream, but the desk is rising. And I need to stand up now. One sec. I find it a lot easier standing up when I'm doing this because there's a lot of bending around the microphone and then twisting and pressing buttons on my computer. So, oh, there's a police car outside. I've closed the window, but that's still quite loud. Apologies for that. Anyway, let's just crack on. So today, I'm playing as Dimona Odinstar, and we are going to try and defeat the level 3, standard level 3 Corpse of Viros. I have a feeling I'm going to get my ass absolutely kicked, but there is one way to find out and one way only. We're going to give it a try. I haven't played Dimona before, but she seems pretty good. I've just been looking through her cards, and we've got a lot of allies. It's quite an ally-heavy deck, and they seem quite powerful as well. Let's go through them quick. This is my first 5. Let's talk about what I've chosen. So, Wayward Knight. This seems like one of her most powerful allies. When it comes into play, I get to search my discard pile. Ah, I didn't read that properly. Discard pile for an ally and shuffle it back into my draw pile. That might be a better late game card then. I will hold on to that, and maybe when one of my allies dies, I can bring them back. That could be very good. And they get to use an attack as their side action, which is really powerful. Wayward Recruit. I can't talk. When this unit comes into play, choose a divine dice and play it without its cost. That's really good. Crystal Archer seems very strong. When this unit is declared as an attacker, blocker, or guard, I may deal 1 damage to a target unit. That's pretty strong. Reminds me of that... who is it? Yes, it's... Jessa Nani has a card called like the Blood Archer, which is like my favourite card in Ashes. It's so good. It just pops off little damage all the time as it's like side action. It's very powerful. So this card's really cool. Reinforces a ready spell. Look at the top 5 cards of your draw pile. I may reveal an ally or an alteration spell and place it in my hand, which is pretty nice. And finally, another ready spell. It's a summon Cloudburst Griffin. Let's have a quick look at the Cloudburst Griffin. While this unit is attacking, deal its damage before units in battle with it. That's a really... I feel like that's going to be very clutch. That's a really nice ability to have. Because you might just straight up kill an enemy before it can even counter. Like, it can't do any damage back, which is really, really good. So, with that out of the way, we know my first 5. We know what we got to do today. Let's just do it. Just checking that you can actually hear me. Yep, everything seems fine. I've also added some new things to the stream. A couple of new little celebrations. You can see my stream deck there. That's okay. I don't mind. That's how the sausage is made. You know what? I'll show you right now. If we win, Does that clash quite a lot with the music in the background? Let's see. Hold on. Let me check the levels. It probably clashes, but there's not much I can do about that now. And then if we lose... Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Yeah, I was having fun setting that up this morning. So there we go. Oh, I've dropped a dice. One sec. Die down, die down. Right, let's roll, let's roll. Ooh, I'm seeing some lions. Okay. Good rolls on the divine dice. Not so good on the time dice. But there we go. That's how the cookie crumbles. I feel like we're going to need luck on our side if we're going to beat the Corpse of Viros level 3. I feel like this is going to be very tough, but let's just do it. Let's do our best. Right, what's the best way to start then? I feel like it's a good idea to just summon my first ready spell, Reinforce, which only costs my side action and an hourglass. And then I'll use my main action to summon another ready spell, Cloudburst Griffin. And that will be my turn. Let's see what the Chimera does. So, level 3 Chimera got 6 aspects on the board, which is just so hard to deal with. I don't know if I've got enough dice to, you know, reliably take that many aspects out every round. But, you know, we're going to find out. Let me just turn my music down a little bit. Okay, so we rolled a 2, and we did get a power side, which is kind of sucky, but there we go. So a 2 is just reveal. Stormcool. Start a Chimera's turn. Remove 1 status token from this unit to deal 1 damage to the opponent's Phoenixborn. Okay. And if there's no tokens left, it places a Red Rains token on the Chimera. Which is not something we want to happen. Can I take care of that in the next 2 turns? Yes, I think I can. Nothing like obvious in terms of, like, I don't have any frog dice or anything that just does 2 damage. I'm going to need to summon something, and I'm leaning towards my Crystal Archer. It might not be the best use, but he'll be able to kill it and survive, so maybe that's worth it. Okay, let's summon Crystal Archer. Oops. Okay. So now that he's out and about, have I got a side action? Could have played my Cloudburst Griffin. But I will need to meditate in order to use that. Maybe I'll meditate now. It always feels risky, because I know the Chimera has a couple of moves that will reduce my dice level. I'm going to do that now, though. I'm going to meditate and turn one of these into a turtle. So let's see which card I lose when I discard. Ah, Cloudburst Griffin, that sucks. Oh well, cool. Right, onto the Chimera. Let's see what happens now. Another power side and an 11. Not great, but we'll take it over a 12. Raise 1 basic rage die, 1 level. Oh, he's getting there already. And then reveal. Oh, and I mustn't forget to take a status token off of there, which deals 1 damage to my face. Ouch. This unit will block, so okay, so it's an Iron Scales. That always stings. They're quite hard to deal with. But it works quite nicely with what I wanted to do with my Crystal Archer. So I'm going to attack straight away the Stormcool with my Crystal Archer. Let's see if the Chimera will block. It needs a 9 or above. 3. Excellent. No block. Guard, rather. So I'm going to kill the Stormcool, which is a relief. Dealing 1 damage to the Chimera. When this unit is declared as an attacker, I may deal 1 damage to a target unit. So I'll place 1 there. But I'm now exhausted, and I took 1 damage in return from Stormcall. So that was my main action. Have I got any side actions that I want to use? No. No, I don't think I do. So let's see what the Chimera does. Another power side. Good lord. They are rolling those dice very well. Oh, here we go, yep. So, target opposing player must lower 2 non-basic dice in their active pool. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Right, what do I need? I don't need a lot. I need 1 dice. I need 1 class side of either. So I'm going to lower... Can I lower 1 die twice? Lower 2 non-basic die. It sort of indicates that it needs to be... Maybe I'll do this. Maybe, I'm not sure if that was completely wise, but I'm going for it. Okay, so it does that, and then reveal. What's it gonna be? Oh, I tell you what, I've just realised. I've cheated already. Damn it, I've cheated. Am I going to have to start again? The iron scales should have blocked for the storm call. Yeah, I've cheated. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat, I've cheated. Right, I'm going to start again. Okay, I'd rather have gotten the rules... I'd rather get the rules wrong early on. Because it's very annoying when I've been playing for an hour and then I realise that I messed up a rule and I feel like I've cheated and it's too late to start again. Right, let's redraw. Let's start fresh. Sorry, Chimera. Wasting your time. I know you're busy. So we need one of those there. That's perfect and perfect. Look at that. Just what I needed. We're starting fresh, everyone. We're starting fresh. I will re-roll my dice just for a complete reset. Ooh, okay. Don't think that was quite as good as last time. Not gonna lie. But then last time wasn't that great either, so it's just one of those days. Here we go. Right. Let's start again. I think I'm going to do the exact same for my first turn, which was play Reinforce for one of those. And play my Summon Cloudburst Griffin card. Then we'll go over to the Chimera. Let's see what happens this time. A 4 and a basic dice. 4, attack if able, if not reveal. So we will reveal Stormcall again. I swear I shuffled them. I swear. Okay, so once again, we're going to want to take care of Stormcall before it does too much damage. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did before, unless the only thing I could have done is summoned my Cloudburst Griffin instead. But it does seem a bit overkill, so I'm not going to do that. Can I afford this? Yes, I can. Thank goodness for that. It's going to cost me a turtle, which is kind of a pain, but there we go. So that's my main action. Last time I used my side action to meditate. I might do the same again and just copy exactly what I did last time. I'm going to do that, so let's see. Oh, I didn't. I will just give my draw pile a bit of a shuffle because I didn't shuffle it up. Shouldn't really be relevant, but just in case. Let's see what I got rid of for my meditate. Reinforce. Damn, that's a great card. Oh well. So we'll turn one of these into a turtle. I love turtles. They're my favourite animal. Let's see what the Chimera does. I don't like chimeras. They're my least favourite animal. I swear it rolled an 11 on the second turn last time. This is crazy. Raise 1 basic rage dice. And reveal. Let's see if it's an Iron Scales again. It isn't. Kind of glad. Oh, but it's still pretty bad. When this unit comes into play, the target opposing player must place 1 exhaustion token on a card they control. And it still guards for its allies, so it's going to guard my Crystal Archer as well anyway. Ah, damn it. That's a bit of bad luck. I think I can take care of it though. It's okay. I can kill that. But I do need to place an exhaustion token on something. What shall I put it on? I don't want to exhaust Dimona because that's such a good ability that she has. I think I'm going to exhaust Reinforce. It hurts me to do, but I'm going to do it. So, I rolled an 11, raised a die, revealed. Yep, so it's on to me. So what I'm going to do is... Oh no, that stinks. My plan was to use my Divine Magic dice to increase my Crystal Archer's attack by 1, so it would have 3 damage, do 3 damage to this guy, and then the extra 1 that it gets as its ability to finish it off. But I don't have a power side Divine dice. That sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to think of something else. Oh man, I'm really annoyed about that. Oh, I forgot to take the status token off that, and it deals 1 damage to me. I need to kill it this turn, or it's gonna be trouble because it will place a Red Rains token. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot right now. How frustrating. I don't have any side actions apart from meditate that I can use. I think I'm just going to have to take the L on this one and let Stormcall get its ability off and place a Red Rains token. I don't think there's anything I can do to kill it, thanks to Constrict, because I'm playing by the rules this time, rather than cheating by mistake. Oh my goodness. No, that's not going to save me. I thought it might for a sec. Wayward Recruit, I thought, was going to be my saving grace. Whenever this unit comes into play, I may choose a Divine Dice in my exhausted pool and resolve its power. So I could put the Divine Dice on the Archer, but then I wouldn't have a main action to attack with. I still think I need to summon something though, so... Yeah, maybe next turn I can kill Constrict with my Crystal Archer. So I'm going to summon Wayward Recruit for my main action, and when it comes into play, choose a Divine Dice in my exhausted pool, resolve its dice power without paying its cost. So I did Google this before I started today. Even though I don't have any power side, I can still use as if it is on its power side. Do I desperately need anything else? No. I'm all good. I'm not going to meditate. I'm going to roll for the Chimera. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn my music up a little bit now because I feel like it's quite quiet. Okay, another power side and a 5. Did I just cheat? I'm watching the stream. I totally cheated then. That was so swift. It was on at 11, but when I reached to get the D6 dice, I accidentally pushed this dice onto a 5. And I would never have known if I hadn't have just watched the stream. I so could have cheated then. That was crazy. If I was playing by myself, I never would have known. But I felt it on my finger. I knew something was up. Okay, 11. Raise 1 basic rage die. Oh my goodness. We're getting there. And then reveal. Oh, and I need to do this, don't I? So that's 1 damage to my Phoenixborn. If that was the last token, place 1 red rains on the Chimera. Not a great start, guys. Not a great start. So what was it? We raised the basic die. Now we reveal Firebelly. When this unit is declared as an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units and Phoenixborn. Don't really want that to happen. So, I don't think I've got much choice other than to attack Constrict, because it's going to just block for everything else. And someone's got to take care of it. And it's going to be me. So let's see what happens. Will the Chimera block? It needs a 9 or above. And it got a 4. Good. So I'm going to do 3 damage because my Divine Dice increased by 1 damage. So that's 3. But when I declare as an attacker, I get to deal 1 damage to a target unit. So that's 4 total, which will kill Constrict. Thank goodness. 2 damage to the Chimera. Let me angle you slightly. That has not helped, has it? Okay, barely made any difference, but it's a little bit better. Of course, Constrict will have killed me because that's done 2 damage, so it's a double KO, which sucks, but there we are. And that's that. Right. Chimera's turn, unless I have a side action. No, I don't. Let's see what happens. Another 11. Oh my goodness. Raise a basic die 1 level. So that's another red rains. Oh my god, we're already on 2 red rains. Tokens. This is not good. Let me take a sip of my iced coffee just to cool off, because I'm getting stressed. This is not good, you guys. This is not good. Right, be calm. So it's got 2, yep, so now we'll reveal. Dark Descent. When this unit is declared as an attacker, place an exhaustion token on the player target's leftmost unit. Oh my goodness. Well, Raywood Recruit is not going to be doing any damage anytime soon because it's got 0 attack. But it can just block a hit for me, which is, you know, it's useful. I think it's time. Is it time to summon my Raywood Knight, or is it time to summon my Cloudburst Griffin? I think it's time to summon my Cloudburst Griffin. Dare I say. Is that crazy to say? Is that so crazy? Can't a lady just summon a Cloudburst Griffin nowadays without everyone going crazy? There you are, I paid my cost. Cloudburst Griffin is on the field. I'm thinking that I will be able to destroy Dark Descent without Cloudburst Griffin even dying, which is crazy. Obviously can't do it this turn. That was my main action gone. And I've got nothing else, so on to the Chimera. Let's see what happens here. Another red rains, power side. And a 4. 4. Attack if able, if not reveal. Well, they are able. You're kidding me. No, we're good, we're good. Could jump in the way with Dimona and block for the Cloudburst Griffin here. I don't think I'm going to. Stormcall only does 1 damage and I've got 2 health, so I can tank that. I'm not going to counter though. Because I don't want to use my attack. So I think that's good. That's worked quite well. Right, on to me. I think now is the time to attack with my Cloudburst Griffin on the Dark Descent and see if I can kill that. Let's see if the Chimera blocks. It needs a 9 or above. You're kidding. Oh, that sucks. That's some really rotten luck, but I've done 3 damage to the Chimera at least, which puts them on 5 total. Man, that hurts. That hurts. Damn. Okay, well, it's onto the Chimera. That was a failure of a turn. Another power side and a 5. Reveal attack with revealed aspect. This could be bad. Fire belly. Oh man, that is bad. When this unit is declared as an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units and Phoenix Born. So that's going to kill my poor Cloudburst Griffin. Rest in peace, buddy. It's going to deal 1 damage to my Wayward Recruit and 1 damage to my face. Ouch, my beautiful face. And it's going to try and attack my Phoenix Born. I'm not going to block with my unit. I'm just going to take that 1 damage to the face. At least it's exhausted now. There's the only upside. Right. I want to use my my Phoenix Born ability, but it has to be an exhausted ally that I remove from play to place an Imperium Mount. And I don't have an exhausted ally right now, so it's going to have to be Wayward Knight. When this unit comes into play, I may search my discard pile for an ally and shuffle it into my draw pile. So that is going to have to be my Crystal Archer, which is good. I like that guy. I want him back. We'll shuffle him in. Do a really nice good little shuffle. And I can attack straight away because the Wayward Knight can attack with a side action. So do I want to do that? I'm not sure I do, to be honest. I'm going to double check. I'm assuming that exhausts him. It must do, but I'm going to double check because that'd be awesome if it didn't. Wayward Knight. It's not even on the FAQ. It's got to be. It's got to exhaust him when he attacks, right? Yeah, I think it does. I can't find anything online, so yeah. So I can attack with my Wayward Knight right now. I've got 3 attack, 3 life. This sucks. I could kill Dark Descent. Thing is, both of these cards are going to attack eventually, and both of them have an ability that means when they attack, something bad happens. Oh, I didn't pay the cost for my Wayward Knight. My bad. Need to be doing that. Prices are going up, but I still got to pay. I mean, this is all I've got. This is what I've got to live with for the rest of the round. 1 basic dice and these 2 units, and that's it. This is a really sticky situation. I'm gonna. Yeah, this isn't gonna end well. I really don't want to, you know, sacrifice and damage these 2. Do I just go for like the fire belly? It could be a good idea. Or do I just hold off? Wait and see what they reveal last. I'm going to do that. This could be the worst decision I've ever made. Let's find out. Another power side and a 7. 7. Must lower 2 basic dice. It's 2 non-basic dice. I don't have any. And then they reveal. Hunting instincts. Okay, I'm glad I waited. This was good. Oh, but is it? If it destroys a unit that I control, it places a red rains token. I don't really know if there's much I can do about that, to be honest. I'm gonna just have to kill it and take the L. Oh, this is so difficult. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm trying to think of every combination. You know, if I let that attack, then it will deal 1 damage to everything I own, which will kill the Wayward Recruit, and then that'll be bad. If I let that attack, it will exhaust my leftmost unit, which, if I let the Recruit die, is going to be my Knight, which I don't want to happen. You know, I could kill this guy, but then it's going to put a Red Rains token, and it's going to ult, which is going to do 1 damage and kill my Wayward Recruit. I just can't win right now. This sucks. I think I'm going to do that. It really is the best of many bad options, but that's the scariest card. It's got 4 attack. I'm going to attack and risk the fact that the Chimera might block this. Please don't. 9 or above. It's a 6. Good. Okay, so these guys are going to kill each other. Yeah. So that's 2 damage to the Chimera. And that's my guy dead. And also, when it kills a unit, it places a Red Rains, which means that there's 3 Red Rains tokens, which means that it ults. We've seen this many times, but let's just check it anyway. Basically, deal 1 damage to all units and Phoenix Spawn, which is going to kill my Wayward Recruit. That really sucks. Sorry, buddy. And deal 1 damage to me. And remove the top behavior cards from the game. Rest in peace. This is not good. And it's over to the Chimera's turn. It's going to attack with Fire Belly, dealing immediately, because of its ability, 1 damage. And then dealing another damage by hitting me. It's my turn. I'm going to skip. Pass, because there's nothing I can do. So then Dark Descent attacks. Which does 3 damage, taking me up to 10. Yikes. I've got 6 health left after the first round. And it's going to ult again because there's 4 Red Rains total. So it's going to ult. Oh my goodness me. This is really bad. Round 1, it's already on phase 3. Oh my gosh. This is just awful. Oh, hold on. What was the ult? It was... deal 2 damage, right? Deal 2 damage to my Phoenix Spawn. Yeah. So I've got 4 health left. It's on phase 3. Has a Red Rains token on it, and it's got 4 units out on the board. And it gets to take the first turn this round. So yeah, things aren't looking that good. This will have to be the most crazy comeback in the world if I'm going to win this. I'm not going to count my blessings. Start a Chimera's turn, remove 1 stats token from this unit, and deal 1 damage to me. I think I'm just going to die before I get the chance to retaliate here. Well, I mean, at the very least, let me draw up to 5. Crystal Archer, nice. Disengage. 2 disengages. Another Crystal Archer, okay. And Crystal Armor. Disengage, just double check what this does. Opponent declares blockers. Choose an attacking ally you control that's blocked. Okay, it's kind of like a bait and switch. That's pretty cool. I mean, that could come in handy for sure. Okay, let's roll my dice. I don't know if this is just a waste of time, because I think I'm about to die. I'm about to eat some dust. I'm about to bite the dust, as they say. That was an interesting roll. Got loads of spell dice. Class dice, rather. Dear me. Okay. Alright, let's see what the Chimera does. Is it going to kill me? Maybe. 5. Reveal and attack with revealed aspect. That's probably game over. Yep. It's going to hit me in the face for 4 damage. And there's nothing I can do, which takes me up to 17 damage. And I only have 16, so I'm dead. Crikey. That's a brutal, that's brutal. Barely made it out of the first round. Got my ass kicked. I'm trying to think. Oh, hold on. Let me, I'm sorry, everyone. I let you down. Just wasn't strong enough. I let you all down. I'm so sorry. I should have cast. I should have used my Phoenix Born ability and won the game. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, anyway, I don't even know if I want to try that again. It's brutal. It's absolutely savage, but we're going to. Let's do it. Let's try it again. Yippee, yipperoo, yip yipperoo. Right, I have the other half of the aspects here, so I'm going to swap them out rather than reshuffling and doing all of that business. Or should I change my first 5? That's the question. Bang, bang, bang. Oh my gosh. Bang, bang. I'm not ready to get my ass kicked again. I honestly don't know what my win condition is. Like, you're gonna take some hits early game. There's no way I can destroy 6 aspects with the amount of dice that I've got, you know? It just doesn't seem doable. Oh, I need my fatigue card. 1 sec. It's in here somewhere. Goodness me. All my stuff. There it is. And I forgot to put them away. It's just, yeah. 6 aspects is crazy. I think maybe you'd need like a custom built deck, which I can definitely do. I could do that. I could do that for next time. Obviously, I'm just working with the base decks, the pre-constructed ones, which I don't know. Maybe they're just not quite strong enough to deal with a level 3 Chimera. Or maybe I'm just making excuses. It's always a chance that that's the case. Alright, let me shuffle these up. I need to pick my first 5. I don't know if I should mix it up from last time. I don't know what will save me. Let's have a think. Crystal Armor could be nice. I definitely want that Crystal Archer, and I definitely want that ready spell. Piercing Light. After this unit destroys... Hold on. Have the following ability. All units... Okay, after this unit destroys your opponent controls, deal 1 damage to that Phoenix Born. That feels like it would be really good in PvP, but 1 damage is not... You know, that's not great against a Chimera with 30 damage. I know every little helps, but... I don't know. It's not... That's quite a specific card that I don't think is going to be relevant for a lot of the game. Disengage could be helpful. Maybe I need Blessings of Lightning. Just to be able to place some Divine Dice. I feel like that could, you know, that's 3 extra damage. I think maybe that's the one. Maybe that could make the difference. Wayward Recruit was helpful, but not nearly helpful enough. I could go for the Adept Duelist. Can't be guarded against. When it's declared as an attacker, I may discard a target alteration spell. I mean, that's not really going to be relevant, but I like that it's a side action to use and it does 2 damage. Like that could take out one of the aspects. I definitely want Reinforced though. I mean, this is what I'm choosing between here. I need Reinforce, and I really want Crystal Archer. Crystal Armor's nice, but I don't think it's gonna make the difference. I mean, you know, maybe it will help. Might help one of my units survive until the next round, but I've got other priorities, other things to focus on. So let's just quickly shuffle up my deck, and then we'll give this another go. Right, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Let's put these back to level 1. Phase 1, rather. And I'm going to re-roll my dice. Couple of basics there. Another basic here. Got a few on their class side. That's fine. Not seeing as many power dice as I'd like to. That was unlucky. But it's okay. I don't think many cards in my deck really use the power side, so I think we're alright with that. Okay, so it's my turn first. Well, let me... Definitely don't want to be starting with that. Let's get that like that. Okay. Right. Deep breaths. Let me have a bit of my iced coffee. That's preparation. Whew, okay. I've finished it. I'm ready. Let's roll. God, it's humid in my room. I've got a humidity sensor, and it's pinging as 58% humidity right now. Just opening the window a little bit because I'm sweating. Okay, so it's my turn. Straight away, I want to get Reinforce out, which costs my side action and a class side dice. That's fine. And I'll do the same as I did before and play my Summon Cloudburst Griffin. Let's see what the Chimera does. Awesome, that's a good roll for me. 2, reveal. Whiplash. When this unit comes into play, destroy the opposing player's leftmost unit with a wound token on it. If you cannot, deal 1 damage to the player's target leftmost unit. Again, does that mean it hits me? Because I have no units. I'm guessing it means it hits me. Because I don't have a leftmost unit. I feel like I've been playing it where then it just doesn't hit anything, but I think the way it wants to be played is probably that it hits me. So I'm going to do that. so that I can't be accused of cheating. Is it time to... I could just get a unit. No, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to use Reinforce. Look at the top 5 cards of your draw pile. I may reveal an ally or alteration spell and place it into my hand. Then I can play it without using its main or side action cost. Right, let's have a look. So these are the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I get? Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, I've got... So it's going to have to be the Wayward Recruit. I will reshuffle my deck in just a moment. So this comes into my hand, and I can play it without the cost. Its main action cost. I think I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that, because its ability requires me to have a Divine Dice in my exhausted die pile, and I don't. So it feels kind of wasteful. So I'm just going to move on. Let me quickly shuffle my draw pile quickly. Oh, sorry, my green screen's on. I always like to look away when I'm shuffling so I don't see which card is at the top or the bottom. Okay. So, Chimera's turn. Sorry, I'm turning my music. Well, no, it seems like it's at a good volume. I'll leave it as it is. Got some bagpipes on the go in the background for motivation. Bit of battle music. Right, 5. Reveal. Attack with revealed aspect. Iron Scales. Well, it's going to do 3 damage. And there's nothing I can do to prevent it. But at least it's exhausted. It's quite a good one to have exhausted. Because it's not going to guard for anything now, which is good. So back to me. Oh, I'm being stupid. I could have used the Wayward Recruit because it costs a Divine Dice to play. So then there would have been one in my exhaust pile, and I could have done that straight away. I mean, I can still do it now. It's just a shame because I could have used it without a main action. That was wasteful. Frustrating. I wasn't thinking clearly. I don't have enough on the board to really know what I want to play. Like, I'm struggling to decide what would be my best move right now. I'm going to play my Wayward Recruit. Which means I immediately get to put this on it. So it's got 1 damage now, which is better than no damage, I guess. And I don't really have a side action that I want to use. Yeah, I'm all good. Let's see what the Chimera does. Okay, we're rolling well on the rage dice. So 8. Target opposing player must lower 2 non-basic dice. That sucks. Do I need a lion? No, I don't. So I can lower that one. And I guess I'm going to lower one of these too. The basic side. That sucks. Oh well. And then reveal. What you got for me, boy? Regenerate. Okay, always an interesting one. Can be frustrating, can be not so bad. Let's find out. So I could, you know, I could kill one of these two with my Wayward Recruit right now. Would be a shame though, because they would die. But then I could bring them back to my hand with to my draw pile with the Wayward Knight. I wouldn't mind exhausting it, because then I can play my Dimona ability. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack Iron Scales for 1 damage, because it won't hit back. Let's see if Chimera blocks. 9 or above. Excellent. It doesn't block, so that exhausts me and deals 1 damage to Iron Scales. Sorry, I was getting a phone call and now I'm distracted. Yeah, cool. Side action wise, I haven't really got one, bruv. So I'm gonna move on. See what Chimera does. Still more basic dice. Result. Oh, but it's a 12. So red rains directly on the Chimera and reveal. Short term, that's fine. Long term, that absolutely sucks. Dark Descent. That's tough. That's tough. So I'm going to use Dimona's Phoenixborn ability to remove an exhausted ally from play. If I do, place an Imperium Mount Conjuration onto the battlefield and place that ally face down underneath. Can do. Can do. Don't mind if I do. Right, please give me, do something. Do something for me. Imperium Mount. When this unit is declared as an attacker, I may choose a target unit an opponent controls. That unit must block this unit if able. When this unit is destroyed, place any allies you own underneath this unit. Yeah, okay, cool. That's a good card. It's got 3/3/3 stat-wise. So that's pretty nice. I don't have a side action that I want to use right now. So let's see what the Chimera is going to do to me. 10. Yikes. Raise 1 basic rage die. And reveal. What you got for me? Rampage. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token to reroll all rage dice. That sucks. On to me. Not liking the chances of my Imperium Mount here. Kind of in a bit of a sticky situation. I think the smartest thing I can do is summon my Crystal Archer. Get that bad boy into play. And then for my side action, should I use Blessing of Lightning now? It seems like as good a time as any. I'll only be able to take advantage of 2 of the Divine Dice, because I can only place it on these 2. But it could be worth it. Give them both an extra attack, which they don't need, because they can both kind of one-hit something. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to hold on to it. Maybe that's unwise. Well, if I don't use it, am I ever going to use it? No, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it. See what Chimera does. Another rage dice on its power side and a 2, which is simply to reveal. So now everything's revealed. Let's see. Lurk. Okay, that can be quite scary. Is there anything I can do to deal with that? There isn't really. So we're just going to have to roll with the punches. Okay. So I'm going to attack with my Crystal Archer. Oh, I didn't do the Rampage. Take that off and re-roll all basic rage die. Okay, I only got 1. That's fine. Dodged a bullet there. I think I'm going to attack Rampage with my Crystal Archer. Just makes most sense in terms of damage. And it lets me do 1 damage to another unit when I declare myself as an attacker. So I'm going to do that extra damage to Iron Scales to finish it off. So Iron Scales dead. It's the first thing I've killed all game. And it's going to do 2 damage to the Chimera. Boom. And these guys are going to kill each other. Rest in peace. Goodbye, my Crystal Archer. Goodbye, Rampage. It's an extra 1 damage to the Chimera. Fine. Cool. So that was my main action. I don't have a side action to use because I don't want to use Blessing of Lightning now. Definitely not. So, Chimera's turn. Let's see if it will get its Rage Dice. No. Still no. And oh, it doesn't roll. My bad. We attack from left to right. We're all revealed. I always forget that rule. Right. So it's going to attack my rightmost unit, which is my Imperium Mount. Do I want to counter? That's what I'm questioning right now. Oh, sorry. Do I want to counter or do I want to guard with my Phoenix Spawn? Obviously, I could kill it right now. Or I could let it just get hit and then... No, I'm going to block with my Phoenix Spawn for this attack. Which will take me from 4 damage to 6 damage. And exhaust Whiplash. Then it's my turn. Okay, I think my Cloudburst Griffin could save the day here. I think it's going to be very good to me. Because it could do 3 damage to Dark Descent before Dark Descent even gets to attack, which will be huge. Yeah, don't need to use my side action for the Blessing of Lightning. It would be a waste. So, right, Regenerate's going to attack my rightmost unit. Oh, I didn't think about this. I didn't think this through. Damn it, I shouldn't have blocked. I wasn't thinking properly. I rushed it. I shouldn't have blocked for my Imperium Mount. I should have let them take the hit, and then I blocked this attack to save my Griffin, because my Griffin's now going to die. And there isn't really anything I can do. Can I block? No. When this unit is declared as an attacker, I may choose... No, I can't. Oh, I really messed that up. Okay, for the sake... So I messed up. For the sake of television, I'm going to rewind time. And this will no longer count as an official victory if I win, which I still don't think I will. But I just want to see, if I wasn't an idiot, how this would have turned out. So I'll remove that 2 damage. So I would go back from 6 to 4. And the 2 damage would have gone on my Imperium Mount, and I wouldn't have countered. So that's fine. So I let him attack. Yep, bang. Exhausted. 2 damage. Cool. Now, I played my Griffin. Regenerate's going to attack. This time I'm going to block. Ka-ching! Putting me on 6. Defending my Cloudburst Griffin and exhausting Regenerate. Cool. Good. See, that's how I should have done it. So this, I've cheated there. I've cheated, but let's play on and see how this will go. Now, it's my turn again. I'm going to attack Dark Descent with my Cloudburst Griffin. Let's see if the Chimera is going to block for them. Guard, rather. 12. Oh, my goodness. So it does. So none of that mattered anyway. Man. Does it counter, though? I don't know if it counters. No, it doesn't. Because, so that's 3 damage. So that would take it from 3 to 6. But because I didn't attack it, it doesn't counter, right? Because it hit face instead. I'm still exhausted, which sucks. So Dark Descent's going to attack my face. I'm going to block with my Imperium Mount and counter. So they're going to both kill each other. So Dark Descent's dead. That's 2 damage. That was unfortunate, but still a better outcome than it would have been if I'd carried on playing with my silly choices that I made. Alright, so this comes back into my hand. So it's my turn now. It's going to attack the leftmost unit and kill. It's going to kill my Cloudburst Griffin. That's okay. I'm going to meditate once. Getting rid of Blessing of Lightning. That's fine. Turn this into a lion head, which I'm going to use then to summon my Wayward Recruit. When this unit comes into play, I can place a Divine Dice and resolve its power. I'm going to place it on the Wayward Recruit, so it's now got 1 damage. Over to the Chimera. Chimera's going to attack the leftmost unit, killing my Cloudburst Griffin, but exhausting itself. What a fool. My turn. I'm going to attack Lurk and try and kill it. Let's see if the Chimera blocks. 9 or above. 1. So Wayward Recruit's going to kill Lurk. Get him, boy, get him. Dead. 2 damage to the Chimera, putting it on 10 total. This is going better. This is going a lot better. Somehow I've managed to clear 4 out of 6, which I'm pretty happy with. There's nothing else I can do though. I'm all out of actions, so we're both going to pass. And let's do a little bit of recovery. Oh, I never exhausted my Cloudburst Griffin. I meant to. That's fine. It didn't matter. Let's reveal this up to 6 again. 4, 5, 6. They get 2 Red Rains tokens because there was 2 units left, which means it's going to ult, which essentially puts that phase 2 and deals 1 damage to my Phoenix Spawn and all my units. Ouch, my face. It's the Chimera's turn first. I'd never turned that before. I was meant to. Yeah, we're good to go. Well, I need to re-roll my dice. That would help. Does this until the end of the round? Yeah, take that off. Ooh, okay. I've got a couple of lions, a couple of power sides. Not great for my time dice, though. I can't seem to roll any turtles these days. Turtles don't like me. I did get all 5 on its class side, though, which is kind of crazy. Damn it. I'm trying to be smart. Check it out. Swag. Okay. So, Chimera's going to go first. Let me draw up to 5. Do I want to discard any cards? I think I'm going to get rid of Blessing of Lightning. It's not... I don't know if I'm going to get to a point where that's going to help too much. Maybe it will, though. If I can summon 2 allies early and put a Divine Dice on each... Yeah, maybe that will help. Maybe that will help. I'm definitely going to keep my Wayward Knight. And yeah, I'm going to draw up to 5. Crystal Archer, awesome. Oh, nice. Another ally. And another ally. Okay, that was good. That was good drawing. Right, let's see what the Chimera does. So that's 1 Red Rains token. Not a great start to the round, but that's okay. It was bound to happen. Go. So he's up to 1 Red Rains token. Bonk. But it's a third of its health down. This is going much better than it did last time. I'm glad we tried this again. There's potential here. There's potential. So it rolled an 11. Raise 2 basic rage die by 1 level. Damn. That's brutal. And reveal. What you got for me? Frozen Fear. We haven't seen this one yet today. After it destroys a unit, place an exhaustion token on the target Phoenixborn. Cannot be blocked or guarded by something with an attack value of 1 or less. That's okay. My turn. Let's get some stuff on the field, shall we? Because I wouldn't mind using Blessing of Lightning. Do I have an ally? Yeah, I do. Let's get my Crystal Archer out. I think that's going to be very helpful. Whoops, they were both on there. Let me just double check the stream, make sure I didn't cheat. Yeah, they were both on their class side, that's good. Okay, put that into play, and then, yeah, why the heck not? It's only a side action, and I want to get some units out on the field. I'm going to play my Adept Duelist as well. I'm going to use 2 of those, because I think I'm using my Divine Dice more than anything else at the moment. Yeah, cool, that was a good move. Right, let's go to the Chimera. A 10, yikes. 10, raise 2 basic rage die, 1 level. So that's going to be another Red Rains token on the Chimera. Wow, it's built those up very quickly, hasn't it? Christ. And then reveal. Please don't be anything bad. Hunting Instincts. Oof. Yeah, that's a rough one. There's not much I can do without sacrificing a unit, which places a Red Rains token and would wipe the board, so I can't afford to do that. Alright, well, it's my turn. Let's just do one step at a time right now. Thinking. Yeah. Okay. I'm really worried my Wayward Recruit's gonna die in the next turn. If they have like a Whiplash, which destroys, like deals a damage to my leftmost unit, it could die next turn. I mean, that's fine, isn't it, really? Do I want to summon? I've got a few options here. Got a few things I could do. Let's just summon my Wayward Knight. Did I just cheat again? No, I didn't. All good. Damn it. Did I just cheat again? No, I didn't. Okay. I keep thinking I'm rolling my dice accidentally. Okay, and as my side action, I'm going to use my Blessing of Lightning to put some Divine Dice on my guys. So, what's going to help the most? If I definitely want to put one on my Crystal Archer so it has 3 damage and can kill one of these 2. And the same goes for my Adept Duelist. I think I definitely want to put one on him as well so it can also deal with the other one. This guy doesn't need one. I think I'm going to put it on my... I'm going to risk the fact that my Wayward Recruit might not be here for long, and I'm going to put it on them just in case. So that's my turn. Let's see what Chimera does. Please don't do anything bad, my friend. Okay. 3. Attack if able, if not reveal. So it's going to attack my rightmost unit, my Wayward Knight. Should I counter? No, I'm not going to bother. It's going to deal 2 damage, which doesn't kill, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, my turn. Let's do some damage, right? Let's do this. Let's do some damage. I'm going to attack with my Crystal Archer. I'm going to try and kill Hunting Instincts. Because I don't think there's a way of me... Hold on, let me turn this music down. It's getting intense. Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just loud on my end. What is this? Some interesting music. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I'm going to be able to kill it without sacrificing a unit, so sacrifice a unit I shall. Crystal Archer, attack. Hunting Instincts. Let's see if the Chimera rolls a 9 and blocks. No, it doesn't. It rolls a 1. So you're done. Oh, wait. I've changed my mind. That's going to put a red Rains token, which means it's going to ult and deal 2 damage and wipe my entire board. Yeah. I'm going to attack Frozen Fear instead. And as punishment for being silly and not thinking, I will re-roll and see if the Chimera blocks for this unit. And it does. You're kidding me. Well, you know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. I need to punish myself for changing my mind. So it's going to do 2 damage to the Chimera. And oh no, it's going to do 3 damage because I have a Divine Dice on. And then I get to declare, because I declared as an attacker, I get to deal 1 damage. I'm going to kill Regenerate. Let's see. Well, first of all, let's put 1 damage on there for killing Regenerate. Let's see if Regenerate comes back and regenerates. It does. That sucks. Yikes. What a shame. Hey, at least my Crystal Archer's alive. I mean, there's something. Okay, did I have a side action to use? Nah. Right, let's see what the Chimera does now. Please be nice. That's 4. So 4 means attack if able, if not reveal. It's going to attack my Phoenixborn. I'm going to let it hit my Phoenixborn because if I block it with anything, I could kill it, but if it destroys a unit, place 1 exhaustion token on the target Phoenixborn. I don't want an exhaustion token on my Phoenixborn, so I'm just going to take damage to my face, which will take me from 7 to 10 damage. I've got 6 health left. Still, we're doing a lot better than we did last time. That's exhausted you. I can safely kill you now. Okay, I need to kill Hunting Instincts this turn, realistically. Cool, I'm going to use my Adept Duelist to destroy Hunting Instincts, and this unit cannot be guarded against, so the Chimera cannot guard for this, which means they're both going to kill each other. Oh no, sorry, I'm being silly again. Well, either way, it's... Oh man, this sucks. I'm going to wait. Because if I kill it, then it's going to ult and wipe my board, so I definitely don't want that to. I'm going to avoid killing it for as long as I possibly can. Which is what I decided before, and then I just already forgot that that was my plan. What I might do then... I'm going to attack Frozen Fear with my Wayward Knight. Why did I take that off? That was on there. No, I'm going to attack Frozen Fear with my Adept Duelist, same as I did before. Can't be guarded against, it's going to kill. And it can't counter because it's exhausted, so that's an extra 2 damage. So that takes it from 14 to 16. We're over halfway to killing this Chimera. This is good. We're doing things. We're actually doing things. Yeah, cool. Chimera's turn. Let's see what it does. An 11. Yikes. 11 means raise 2 basic rage die. I'm about to get ulted. I need to use all my units to attack next turn. And then reveal. When this unit comes into play, it must place an exhaustion token on a card they control. Okay, I'm going to place it on my Crystal Archer. That's fine. No, on my Adept Duelist. That's fine. Dear me, what can I do? I need to attack. I can't risk not attacking because she's going to wipe the board. What I'd like to do is use my Dimona ability to pull one of my allies out and place my Empyrean Mount Conjuration, which would survive the ult. But it risks, you know, if I do that, I can't attack with my units, and I desperately want to attack with these units so I get some damage off at the very least. So I'm going to use these remaining unexhausted units to attack face. Now, who's going to block? Only Constrict will block for the Chimera. Which means it's going to block my leftmost unit, which is my Wayward Recruit. Which is going to kill my Recruit, but it does do 1 damage to Constrict. So that's something, I guess. Yeah, that sucks, but there we go. But my Wayward Knight will successfully get an attack off, which will take them from 16 to 19 damage. We just need to find 11 more damage, and we've won. It could be possible. We could clutch this. Right. If they don't roll a power side, I have 1 more turn. I could use my Dimona ability, which would be kind of nice to do. No, you know what? There's no point. I'm going to wait until they ult, and then I'm going to use my Cloudburst Griffin instead. Right, let's see. So what did I do? I attacked. I don't have a side action to use. I'm all good. They've done it. They've ulted. They have ulted, which will deal 2 damage to everything. It kills all of my units. No questions asked. Which is fine. That's what I expected. That's okay. What was that? Oh, I just dropped a unit. That's fine. I just dropped a health thing on. I thought I'd messed something up. We're good. Right, those guys are all dead. And I take 2 damage on my Phoenix Pawn. I've got 4 health left. And we're on to phase 3 of the Behavior and Ultimate card now. Not a great place to be, but I only need to find 11 damage. Do I? Yeah, 11 damage. So why did that happen? Yes, so 8. Deal 1 damage to the opposing player's leftmost unit. I don't know which I was supposed to do first. Do I get to choose in which order I enact those? Because I would have rather done that first than the ult. So it did damage to my leftmost unit, which was my recruit. It would have killed it. And then the ult would have gone off and wiped everything anyway. So I'm going to say that that's what I chose to do. I'm guessing I get to choose the order in which those things happen. So yes. And then reveal. Correct me if I'm wrong about that rule. If I am, I would have taken 1 extra damage. So let's see if it comes down to the wire and I win on 1 health. I've already cheated this round anyway, so there you go. The opposing player cannot play action or reaction spells. That's a nasty one. Oh dear. I need to... Oh dear. No, we're good. Okay, Cloudburst Griffin, save me. Please save me. If Hunting Instincts attacks my Phoenix Spawn, I've lost. But luckily, Cloudburst Griffin is here to save the day. But it doesn't attack first because it's not the one declaring an attack. But there you go. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So Hunting Instinct is going to attack my Cloudburst Griffin. They're just going to kill each other. That's 2 damage. I think I've lost. I think I've lost. So it takes it from 19 to 21 damage. Damn, we were so close, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, because it's my turn and I've got no abilities left. I've got no dice left at all. So Constrict's going to attack and deal 2 damage. 14 out of 16. And then I pass Glare attacks and deals 2 damage, which kills me. I'm so sorry, everyone. I failed you again. I wasn't strong enough. I was so close. I only needed to find 9 damage. And I only cheated multiple times. I only cheated 2 or 3, maybe 4, 5 or 6 times. I deserved the win. Oh well. Well, you know what, guys? I gave it my best. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. But to have got as far as I did against the standard level 3 Corpse of Viros with a pre-con deck, a pre-constructed deck with a character I haven't played before, I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like that's doable. I think if I gave this a few more shots and I just got a bit lucky with the rolls and everything, you know, clearly it's doable. I was 9 damage off. Frustrating, but I tell you what, we gave it a flipping good go. So I'm happy. Thank you for anyone that popped in today. Yeah, I've had a really good time. It's been very cozy. It's raining outside. I'm just chilling with my tavern music on. And that was really good fun. Hopefully, I think I really want to get the next Red Rains campaign. So I just have something else to play. Just to give everyone a bit of insight into what I'm planning next, I'll probably keep doing this. If I get another Red Rains campaign, I will keep playing Red Rains, and maybe we'll mix it up and do a different campaign every week, different characters and everything. Soon, in the next few weeks, I'm not sure exactly when, I'm going to relearn how to play Arkham Horror. And I'm thinking about playing some Arkham Horror on the channel, which I think will be really good fun. I've got just enough desk space here to pull that off. I think we can get a good Arkham Horror campaign going. So I just need to remind myself how to play it, and then maybe we'll do that in the coming weeks. So stick around if you're interested in that. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to anyone that popped in. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay tuned, and thanks again. Bye.